welcome to Verdictum. I am Ananya Singh and you're watching today's legal news, where we update you with the recent important legal developments across the nation. Here are the headlines. Supreme Court refuses to issue notice on fresh plea, seeking registration of FIR against Udhayanidhi Stalin and A Raja in the Santan Dharma Hate speech case. Supreme Court asked Centre and Delhi government to file common compilation of questions needed to be addressed by the court in the Delhi services row. Delhi High Court to hear arguments on October 19th in the case challenging Smriti Irani's educational qualifications. NHRC takes moto cognizance over media reports on the incident of stripping naked a Dalit woman in Bihar. Income tax notifies angel tax rules. Now let's take a detailed look on the headlines. A bench of the Supreme Court comprising Justice Aniruddha Bose and Justice Bela M. Trivedi today refused to issue notice in a writ petition seeking the registration of FIR against Udhayanidhi Stalin and A Raja in the Santan Dharma Hate speech case. Udhayanidhi is the son of Tamil Nadu CM M.K. Stalin and also a minister in the state, while A Raja is a Lok Sabha MP from Tamil Nadu and leader of the DMK party. The petitioner, Advocate Vineet Jindal, claims that a complaint was made to the Delhi police for registration of FIR, but the police did not take any action in this regard, despite the order of the Apex Court. He alleged that Stalin's words showed his hate towards the Sanatan Dharma. He is an MLA in the Tamil Nadu government and has taken oath to work as per the constitution of our country, but he intentionally made a provocative and defamatory statement for the Sanatan Dharma, with the intent to promote enmity between groups on grounds of religion. The petition sought the registration of FIR under provisions of the Indian Penal Code and invoking sections 153A, providing with promoting enmity between different groups, 153B, dealing with imputations and assertions prejudicial to national integration, 295A, providing with deliberate and malicious acts intended to outrage religious feelings, insult a religion or religious beliefs, and Section 505 that deals with public mischief. The Apex Court said that the matter will be tagged with the earlier cases where notice has been issued and no notice will be issued in the present case. The Supreme Court today ordered the Centre and the government of NCT of Delhi to prepare a common compilation as to the legal questions that need consideration by the top court in the Centre versus Delhi government services row. The case relates to the Delhi government challenging the central government law that confers powers upon the Lieutenant Governor over the state government in controlling services in the national capital. The Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill of 2023 was recently passed by the Parliament and has also been given assent by the President, making it a full-fledged law. The Aam Aadmi Party-led state government alleges that it gives sweeping control to the Lieutenant Governor in service matters. The matter today was placed before a bench headed by the CJI D.Y. Chandrachud and also comprising Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Justice Manoj Mishra by Senior Advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi, appearing for the Delhi government, who urged the bench to list the matter before a 5-judge constitution bench for urgent hearing. The CJI laid emphasis on the fact that there are older constitution bench matters pending for years that need consideration at the time. However, the bench asked Mr. Singhvi and Additional Solicitor General Sanjay Jain to sit together and decide the legal questions that are required to be considered by the Constitution Bench in the services row. The bench said, prepare your submissions in 4 weeks and then you can mention it. The Delhi High Court is set to hear on October 19th the arguments in the case relating to Union Minister Smriti Irani's educational qualifications. Justice Swarnikanta Sharma listed the matter to hear arguments on the maintainability of a plea challenging the dismissal order passed by a trial court. Justice Sharma also issued notice to the state. The trial court order was passed on October 18, 2016, on the ground that the petition was filed to needlessly harass Smriti Irani as she was a union minister. The trial court has also said that there was a great delay of around 11 years in filing the complaint. The petitioner, Ahmad Khan, approached the High Court, contending that the trial court order was bad in law, seeking the order to be set aside. Khan alleges that Irani has misrepresented her educational qualifications by filing discrepant affidavits before the Election Commission of India in 2004, 2011 and 2014. The petitioner seeks Irani be charged under the section 125A of the Representation of People Act, which deals with the penalties for filing false affidavits and provides with the punishment of up to 6 months imprisonment or fine or both. The National Human Rights Commission has taken a suo moto cognizance on media reports about the recent incident from Bihar, where a Dalit woman was stripped naked. The 30-year-old woman belonging to the scheduled caste community was brutally assaulted, stripped naked and urinated upon in the Mosimpur village of Patna. The incident occurred on 23rd September this year, and the alleged reason for it is said to be that the woman and her husband had taken a loan from a moneylender. The two repaid the loan but refused to pay interest upon it. The accused is said to be the moneylender and his son. The NHRC issued notice to the Bihar Secretary and the Director General of Bihar, calling for a detailed report on the matter within 4 weeks. NHRC has directed that the report should include the status of the FIR, mental and physical health status of the victim, and disclosure if any compensation has been granted to the victim. The Income Tax Department has notified angel tax rules for valuation of equity and compulsorily convertible preferable shares issued by startups to resident and non-resident investors. The amendment comes in order to harmonize the rules provided under the Foreign Exchange Management Act and the income tax rules. To understand angel tax, the basic concept needed to be understood is the practice of issuing shares at a higher price than the market value or over what a comparable stock may generate in the market. The unlisted companies have to pay tax on such funds raised in excess of the fair market value. That is called angel tax. The Finance Act of 2023 provides that such investments over and above the fair market value will be taxed, irrespective of whether the investor is a resident or not. The Central Board of Direct Taxation made changes to Rule 11UA of the IT rules to bring into effect the methodology to assess the fair market value of unquoted equity shares. The purpose of Rule 11UA is to curb tax evasion practice of introducing unexplained income in books of accounts of issuing company by showing more amount received than the market value of shares. That was all on today's legal news. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum, and subscribe to our channel and download the Verdictum app on iOS and Android to keep yourself updated with authentic legal news.